The year is 1962, when the Beatles still had drummer no one remembers, when men and women both wore the same kind of pants, when the US were busy sending holidaymakers with guns to Asia. The Italians did something mad. They made a yellow lightweight scrambler for the American market. It was designed for young men with sideburns, questionable life insurance, and a healthy disrespect for traffic laws. They called it the Scrambler, a name that sounded like breakfast, but went like a bar fight on two wheels. It was simple, it was loud, it vibrated like a washing machine full of tarantella dancers, and it was cool, air cool. It was the kind of bike you bought if your girlfriend's dad has a farm and a shotgun. Then, in true Italian style, Ducati just forgot completely about it for decades and went off building crotch rockets for lunatics in red straitjackets. And so Scrambler became just another artifact of the past, like vinyl records or dads who can fix things. Then, because retro is now more fashionable than ever, and because someone in Ducati's marketing department probably wears skinny jeans, ironically, they brought it back. This is the 2015 Ducati Scrambler Urban Enduro, a motorcycle born in the 60s, dragged into the 21st century, then given a beard, a pair of goggles, and a taste for overpriced espresso. It's part bike, part fashion accessory for the midlife crisis. But is it any good? Or is it just another case of the retro disorder syndrome? Or the charm of the past with the reliability of a Chinese MLM company? Today, Jackpot Garage wants to find out. Right, now let's start with the engine. This right here is an 803cc air-cooled engine, the same one that they use in the Monster 796. This L-twin is known for its torquiness, its character, and it's also known for vibrating like a paint mixer full of rocks. It produces 75 horsepower and about 68 Newton meters of torque. That's not going to warp the fabric of space-time, but it's plenty for a bike that weighs only about 190 kilos. Down, it's nimble, it's light on its feet. Now, they did slap the name Urban Enduro on this version, which suggests you probably might be hopping logs, crossing rivers, maybe even punching a bear. But let me tell you something, if you do take it off-road, it probably will f*** up your back. It might probably bend your number plate and your kidneys might sue you. Here we have it, the front forks. The front forks are non-adjustable tire bus with about 150 millimeters of travel, which is probably about enough to handle the speed bumps at Mid-Valley Mega Mall and just 2 centimeters more than an MT-09. The rear shocks are adjustable for preload only. Well, the whole setup feels like it's tuned by someone who's only ever seen dirt on TV. The seat kind of feels, well, like it's stuffed with concrete, but in my opinion, it does look pretty well made. Kind of like a Gucci handbag. Let's for a moment be honest with ourselves. You didn't buy this bike to compete in the Dakar Rally, didn't you? You bought this bike because of how it looks. And gosh, does it look stunning. We have here the high front mudguard, fork protectors, spoked wheels, and this bash plate right here, suggests that this bike has some kind of off-road prowess. Well, actually, it barely passes off for an off-road motorcycle. It's kind of like cosplay for motorcyclists, but it does wear its costume very well. But we can all agree, what you will absolutely love about this motorcycle is how it feels on the road. At low RPMs, it happily just turbos and takes it nice and easy. At high RPMs, our buddy right here can really sing. In effect, it's kind of like a Harley-Davidson with good manners. An L-twin, not a B-twin. It's not any more off-roady than, say, a Triumph Scrambler or even a BMW R90, any more than it is a KTM EXE or a Yamaha WR. You see, this right here is not meant to take on the dirt roads, it's not meant to go on beaches for that matter. It's more of a city bike with some flat sack styling. It is like a work boot that you can also wear to a fashion show. It looks rugged, and I think that's more than enough. And plus, we'll just go through. In conclusion, this bike tends to be something that you might want to avoid if you've got certain back problems. While ergonomics and all, it feels kind of good. Maybe in the long haul, it does a number on your back. But who cares? This is Ducati Scrambler. It's fun as hell.